Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Jack and welcome back to another video. So I've been doing some thinking in terms of what I wanted to talk about, and in this one it became very, very clear that we may possibly, at least in theory, get 4 game modes from now on starting in 2019 with Modern Warfare 4, or whatever the Infinity Ward title is going to be called. I think most of us are pretty much 90+% sure that it's going to be Modern Warfare 4. So we're going to refer that as to Modern Warfare 4. So, I mean, they're pretty much going to do their own version of Battle Royale. I think the only way that we're not going to get 4 modes is if all of a sudden they decide to not do Battle Royale. But other than that, I think it's pretty safe, especially with all the maps that are legendary throughout the Modern Warfare series, and for the fact that they also want to duplicate the success of Battle Royale in any way, shape, or form. And obviously with Black Ops 4, there's been plenty of backlash because there's no campaign. So Black Ops 4 right now might as well be used kind of like a test dummy in terms of what they did, the inconsistencies of the game, the backtracking they had to do because they originally had different plans for this game, yada, yada, yada. So when you put everything together, it just makes all the sense in the world that we may get 4 game modes. And why 4 game modes? Well, there's the fact that there's campaign for Modern Warfare 4, right? Because there's no way that they're not going to have one because of the backlash, right? So they're kind of forced. We kind of forced their hand, so to speak, because now they know, because with the omission of campaign in Black Ops 4, or whether there was one in the first place, is something that's still kind of talked about, and not everybody's so sure if they never planned to do one in the first place, even though that's what they say. But I guess there's somewhere, maybe there's other theories that suggest that they did have one and they ended up scrapping it because they didn't make it in time, but whatever. So you've got campaign, you've got your zombies, which we know that zombies is a Treyarch thing, but Sledgehammer as well as Infinity Ward has been following suit. But a lot of people also liked Extinction from Ghosts. So, but anyway, regardless of whichever flavor, there's going to be either that or zombies, right? There's going to be the multiplayer, and then there's going to be the campaign, and of course, Mode 4 would be the version of Battle Royale. And again, there's many legendary maps that would make a really good map for that. I mean, me personally, I don't play Battle Royale. Not my cup of tea, but I do know that there are a lot of maps that are legendary in the Modern Warfare series that a lot of fans especially love, especially from COD 4 and from Modern Warfare 2 especially, and even Modern Warfare 3 to an extent as well, because Modern Warfare 3, even though the community is divided on whether they love that game or they don't, the people that do love it are extremely passionate about it. I've witnessed that on social media myself, so I know. So with all that being said, if they have 4 game modes starting in 2019 with Modern Warfare 4, they can't just go back to 3 game modes, or else there's going to be, once again, there's going to be a backlash from the community, and basically they definitely don't want that. They don't want that kind of backlash. They don't want negativity, word of mouth. Despite the fact that they get away with a lot, they still don't like that kind of backlash, quite frankly, because it does make a difference in your sales. Word of mouth does make a difference in your sales regardless of what business you're in. Again, these guys get away with a lot, but at the same time, when you break it down to the bare bones logistics, that's basically how it works. It just so happens that they're able to get away with a lot more. But anyway, going back on subject, it is a definite, real possibility that we will get that we will get 4 modes from now on starting in 2019. And the thing is this, the first question I had for you guys is, do you think that it's going to be another version of Zombies, or do you guys think it's going to be another version of Extinction? Or maybe possibly something new, like Spec Ops, obviously. They can make Spec Ops a completely new and upgraded different thing, and then they could obviously do Battle Royale. I don't know. I'm just speculating. Everything is speculation at this point. But, I mean, I think it's pretty safe to say that even now, with, you know, Black Ops 4 still being relatively young in its life cycle, it's still very much exciting that we're going to get a Modern Warfare 4. And quite frankly, for the longest time, it's actually exciting that Infinity Ward is next, because quite frankly, there are old members of the old Infinity Ward team that are going to be back. And last I read, they've been put in leadership positions. So as far as the development of the game is concerned, so they're put in, you know, they're basically like captains in their own department of whichever part of the game that they work on. So there's that. And there's also the fact that, well, I think because of the inconsistencies and the results of what Black Ops 4 is, and when we look at Infinite Warfare now, for instance, when we put everything together, I think we have a few more reasons to actually respect Infinity Ward now. And we, at this point right now, we just really appreciate a stable game upon release and a more complete game upon release more than ever. Because as of recently, we haven't really gotten that. I mean, well, the launch of World War II was a rocky one because it just became very, very popular, obviously. Everybody was excited for Boots on the Ground. Hype basically pretty much ran the whole show. And obviously for Black Ops 4, with everything that happened with this game, and with the backpedaling that they had to do that I mentioned previously and in previous videos as well. Yeah, I think we appreciate a more stable game more than ever now. And Infinity Ward, and again at the same time, the example has been placed already. So for Infinity Ward to follow suit and to basically learn from the mistakes that Treyarch made will make the game even that much better. And whatever they decide to do, I hope that they just go with their gut, because quite frankly, with what Infinity Ward does, they're actually really good at it. And quite frankly, with the people that are in the game now, in the development now, that were the original Infinity Ward team went on a respawn, and now some of those guys are back and in leadership positions, it's only going to make the game better, at least in theory. Actually, quite frankly, it is only going to make the game better, because quite frankly, at this point, these guys know what they're doing. Infinity Ward now is more experienced than what they were a few years ago. So when you put everything together, it really is something that we can definitely look forward to. And also another thing, let's be realistic, and some of you guys have mentioned this to me in the comment section as well, and I even made a video about it talking as well, and that is that Modern Warfare 4 for you guys is going to be the last straw. But even with Sledgehammer after Infinity Ward, they're going to have a lot of shoes to fill. And the game was an improvement overall with the Division's overhaul and the changes that they made after Schofield and Condrey left. So we'll see what Sledgehammer has to do. And yeah, that's all I got for this one, guys. So let me know. Do you think we're going to have 4 game modes, or do you think it's going to be just a one-time thing? Do you think that one-time 4 game modes for Infinity Ward would force their hand to make it happen from now on? Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, let me know. And if you didn't, let me know what I can do to make my videos better. I'll catch you guys on the next one.